I just want to say for anybody who may be struggling out there with, something that you're coping with, whether it's your living situation or, a relationship or your job or, something that you want to, a hobby that you want to take up, whatever it might be, I just want you to know that you have permission. You should give permission to yourself to go for it. All right, we arrived in Chicago late afternoon yesterday. This is our first official full day here. Scoured online for apartment huntings and had a nervous breakdown or two or three. Looked for jobs, apartments, the whole 9 yards. Heard back from a lot of people today. Have looked at a few, even having an application in at one place. So now we're just hanging out at the square, just straight up chilling, waiting to hear back about our application.
Well, it says hipster, like the hipster spot on like the description.
I love that.
Isn't that ridiculous?
First meal in our new apartment. A little burnt, but oh well. Just want to send a little shout out to Cassie, a good friend of mine and my old boss. She got me this to remind me of Ohio after we moved away. Here we are. First time drinking it here in our first apartment in Chicago. We don't have any shot glasses, so I kind of have to just like check it out. Oh no, girl, you lost your wig!
Not a plane. Do not fall in there. Get the lightning in the shot. Thanks for stopping to check out the Bowie box. Please take one CD and enjoy the 15 Bowie tracks that I find near and dear to my heart. Love, Church. There's different CDs in here though.
It's cool.
So I don't get.
Well, that's probably who started it, and then once it got emptied, if you look in the back, people replaced it with their
Oh
own.
no, the box is empty. It'd be real cool if you put one of your favorite CDs in here. For others to discover and enjoy. Get a musical. Room to Breathe. Oh my god, that's Reba, Room to Breathe. Did you put this in here?
Is that a good one?
That's the only one.
Oh, you know what we need to get here? We got a lot of good stuff.
Cat litter.
Like cat litter.
The only bag that wasn't ripped.
Couple trash cans, just some essential things that, I mean, probably would have been about $5 elsewhere, but you gotta save money where you can. Plus, we just wanted to go shopping. It's been quite the lifestyle adjustment, okay? Don't judge us.
You get down from there. You walk wherever you want now. No instant coffee. You don't get that. You're a cat. Get on the floor. Get down.
He wants it.
Get down. Oh no, he'll get this. A little niece, Nova. You don't even know. I'm rolling a catnip.
So we've been here in Chicago for a few weeks now. We got our apartment, we got it right on September 1st, and it's just, everything's been falling into place slowly but surely. Things definitely aren't perfect, but we're still loving the city life and we're loving Chicago. It sounds silly, but even something as like mundane as like walking to the grocery store just is so like fun. I know that sounds like so stupid, but like just seeing all the people around and all the action, like it's so stimulating and inspiring. So all that's going great. I do still have some anxieties about just finding a job and kind of like, you know, our bills and everything, because our savings is getting to the bottom. We do have some money coming here in the next week or so for a house sale that we helped with, but at the end of the day, I personally still feel a little anxious. I have some leads for jobs, we both do, but nothing's actually come to fruition yet. I've had a couple interviews, seem to have went really, really well. I'm just waiting to hear back from them. So ideally, I'll hear back from at least one of them. Hopefully at least one of those comes through and I can feel a little less anxious about where we're at financially. Because currently the only income we have is some payments that are due for some weddings that I'm shooting next month and Jordan's Etsy store. So it's enough to kind of survive on, but not with the kind of bills that we have because of our student loans. So there's that. But it's still super hopeful. Coming from where we've been living from, this is just an amazing experience. I love where we are. We're living in Logan Square, which is like a rural, or excuse me, like a I guess you could call it a suburb of Chicago, but it's very in the city. It's kind of an up and coming neighborhood. There's a lot of hip people around, a lot of hipsters, if you will. Can't enjoy them yet, but there's a lot of bars and restaurants around that I'm really excited to try out, because if you know me, you know that's like one of my favorite things to do is go out to eat. So right now, just kind of just taking in all the free stuff that we can for the neighborhood, and there's a lot of that too. Neighborhood's so cute. It's we're on a boulevard, so it's a nicer, clean area. It feels safe. I feel safe outside. I haven't felt unsafe yet. Overall, it's been a struggle, but you know, I'm just willing to put in 100% of everything I have to make it work here because we love it so much. And this is where we're supposed to be. I just feel it in my heart. I know that, things aren't ideal. I know that, I really wish that we would have planned a little bit better maybe before moving here, but at the same time, being thrown into all of this, it's been quite the experience. And, I just want to say for anybody who may be struggling out there with, something that you're coping with, whether it's your living situation or, a relationship or your job or, something that you want to, a hobby that you want to take up, whatever it might be, I just want you to know that you have permission. You should give permission to yourself to go for it. There's nothing stopping you except yourself right now. That's literally it. Everything else will fall into place. If you want it bad enough, if you truly want it bad enough, you're going to make it happen. You will pull it out of yourself to make it happen. And if you don't want it that bad, it'll become very clear to you within, a very short amount of time that you don't want it. And if nothing else, you'll learn a lot about yourself in the process. But me, right now, where I'm at, I'm 100% in it. We're going for it. We're trying our hardest. And I know, just because I know myself and I know my husband, that it's going to be good enough to get to where we need to be. Things aren't going to be pretty. Things aren't going to be perfect, but it's just baby steps. We're just climbing that ladder, until we can get to a more comfortable place. It's going to be a little rough, but no risk, no reward. That's like one of my favorite sayings. So in short, just a quick update for all you guys. Follow your dreams. We're doing okay, and you will too. If you like this video and you'd like to stay up on our journey, please click subscribe, and also go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram too. It's at Clayton, Clayton, and then CHVZ.